Hey guys, welcome to another episode. It's your favorite host, Phil N. DeBlanc, and my hair is all knotted up. It's season one, episode 78 from August 2nd, 2023. And Taylor Lautner. Taylor, the guy from the werewolf movie, who isn't obviously getting any acting roles because he wasn't really talented to begin with. But he's now older and he can't be teenagers. It's not good to have teenagers watch him because they think he's hot because you might get in trouble. But he knows karate and martial arts, so why does he make some videos, make a little instructional video? But him and his wife are trying to be the next Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa. So this is going to be like their audition for the Disney people to possibly replace Mark and Kelly in like 5 or 10 years. Since that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to be like Dax Shepard and Kristen Shepard, or Kristen, not Wig, the other girl, the blonde girl, the short girl that was in that one. God, I forget what it's called. She was in the one movie. Anyways, Kristen, the one, I don't know, the ditzy one that's kind of cute. Anyways, they're trying to be like this power couple, like Sonny and Cher, like, oh, maybe this is the way we can make money. So we do a podcast where we try to be this funny, cute couple that shares all these secret stories and like, stop it, baby. Don't tell that. Hey, babe, what do you think about this? So this is it's all, ugh. So we're going to watch these two as guests be super phony in front of the hosts who are very phony. So you're basically seeing these phony young people in their 30s try to emulate these phony people in their 50s because they aspire to be like them, not because that's what they want to do, but because that's where, if they're going to achieve any financial success in the future, it's not going to be off of acting or producing because they're not the smartest people. But if we smile and wave and say, hi, America, here comes the billions from fucking Mickey Mouse. So let's watch this shit show happen. Make sure to like and dislike and comment on everything or nothing and subscribe, because if you do, then you get to see notifications whenever I go live, so you could waste your fucking life. Waste your life with me and watch this crap. Enjoy, guys. Love you. Jesus Christ rules. Go to church. Eat your vegetables. And burn your brain cells watching this. There you go. Black Women's Expo. Gotta salute the
Black Women's Expo this weekend at McCormick Place.
Yeah. And then this is going to go blank for a while, because whoever was running the editing or the TV didn't work, and we're on. It's just going to be a black screen for a while, significant of what your life is like if you're watching more than 30 seconds of this. But hey, make sure to like it so I can get money.
All next online. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos.
Wednesday, August 2nd, 2023.
It was so funny. We caught Art Moore backstage, and he was trying to sneak past us, and we said, "Oh no.
We're walking out.
No.
Have you walked out with us before? Have you done that before on the show? Have you walked out?
Out the door.
Yes, he's walked out on the show many times, but never in this direction.
Never with such escorts.
Did it feel very exciting to walk out and be greeted by the enthusiastic audience?
It's always
that we
great.
have here? Yes.
You'd like to do
Feel
that
drunk
every
with
day.
power right now,
Yes.
don't you? Yes.
Watch
Yes.
out.
Nice and strong. I held onto his
He's
arm.
very strong.
Very,
Yes,
very
he goes to the
strong.
gym a
You go to
lot.
the gym a lot? Yeah. August 2nd. Yeah. It is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day.
Finally, a holiday we can all agree on.
I love an ice cream sandwich. There's a lot of fancy ones that they make now, but I like the old school ones that taste like cardboard on the top.
Yes.
It's
I used to lick around all the sides, right?
Yes.
And then you would slowly, as it melted, you would
yeah.
squish it together. But then you would get disappointed when you would lick out all the innards.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you celebrate that day? There's a few ways. You make your own. You've seen that with cookies. You can do that.
Joaquin has been doing that with his roommates. They
make their own ice cream sandwiches. Yep. Visit your local ice cream shop, right?
Okay.
Do that. Or give an ice cream sandwich to someone you love. Oh, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Which one?
Oh, it's an embarrassment of riches.
I'm gonna go with the old school one.
You are? Well,
Yeah.
should I be contrary and go with the what's this called? A chipwich? A chipwich.
That's one bread. This is good.
Yeah,
It's simple.
so good.
It's got that little
It's
like
got the ice
it's a
cream.
graham cracker
It's not
almost.
it's not a graham cracker.
Yeah, with a little
It's
with
a
little
chocolate
vanilla.
cookie.
You know,
You don't gotta describe a fucking ice cream sandwich to us.
Different flavors inside. I think
dickwad.
Italy they come with different
Fuck?
like pistachio and
Oh man, it's so good. It's got a. Let me describe it. It's got that. It's got a chocolate. You're gonna describe a sandwich that's been around for 60 years to people who have already have had that, right? We don't need you to describe it. And then on top of that, he fucking describes it wrong. Oh man, it's so good. Oh man, this hot dog is so good. It's a wiener that is in the middle of a hot dog bread, and that's a bun. The bun is basically bread. It's so good. It's got flour, and then it's made with it's got poppy seeds on it. You don't gotta describe a fucking hot dog bun to us. Dude, this banana split's so good. You got the ice cream, and then it's got the banana, and then on top it's cherries, and then what they do is they put whipped cream, which is like it's heavy cream that is whipped up. Like, no, what are you doing? That just shows how stupid you are that you think you need to explain that. This guy, seriously. Will someone get him hooked on like fentanyl or something? Like lace his ice cream sandwich with fentanyl so he starts getting an addiction. This guy does do nothing positive. This is terrible television. You're describing, and then he says it's like a graham cracker almost. Not a graham cracker. It's a chocolate cookie. It's a soft cookie. That's all it is. A graham cracker. It's fucking not even close to a graham cracker. What in the fuck makes you think that's a graham cracker? What are you thinking of, a s'more? Oh, it's so good. It's like it's almost like oh, I don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna say the first thing that comes to my head and sound like a fucking moron, like my fucking daddy, the dumbass. It's a graham cracker, all right, or something. No, it's not. Nothing. Shut the fuck up. Stuff your fucking face, and then go fucking barf it up in the back, fucking in an hour.
give an ice cream sandwich to someone you love.
Here, make sure to
There we go.
Oh my
like this video if you think Mark
gosh.
Consuelo's
Oh,
is
it's
being
an
a
embarrassment
fucking
of
moron.
riches.
I'm gonna go with
Talk
the
about
old
an
school
embarrassment
one.
You
of
are?
riches.
Well,
Mark
should I be
Consuelo's genetic
contrary
family
and go
tree.
with the what's this called? Chipwich? A chipwich.
That's one bread. This is good.
Describe it to
It's
us.
simple.
It's
It's got that little it's a graham cracker almost.
no, it's not a graham cracker.
Yeah, with a little vanilla.
It's
You know,
not a graham
in
cracker.
different countries, they have them in different flavors inside. I think Italy they come with different like pistachio and different. Of course, it's always better. How is that for you?
It's delicious.
Which one's better?
You know, I'm nostalgic. I like this, like, you know, right? There's like some nostalgia. This obviously has more stuff going on,
Yeah.
and it's delicious.
You know, I love this show. 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And I'm eating ice cream.
Pace yourself because it's going to be Thanksgiving before you know it, and Gelman's going to make you drink stuffing flavored soda.
Yeah, oh yeah. Speaking of going, you know, he likes to do. He wants to get us
Wait till this afternoon and find out what you find out you're going to be eating this afternoon. Wait till
It's going to be Thanksgiving before you know it, and Gelman's going to make you drink stuffing flavored soda.
Yeah,
You're going to drink hoo-ha flavored vodka.
Speaking of going, you know, he likes to do. He wants to get us He wants us to do stuff on this show. You guys had oranges in the bathroom. You peeled oranges, and there's this thing about how you ate it, and it's supposed to be good for you.
If you eat an orange in the shower, it's evocative of all kinds of stuff. It's like sense memory. Don't say it's a TikTok trend, Gelman, because I don't know what that means.
So it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. People are doing it. People are doing it. Yes.
And it's practical.
So I left here.
You get sticky when you eat an orange.
Yeah, I left here yesterday, and he said, "Here's your bag of fruit."
Your fruit bag.
I'm amenable. I just say yes to everything he says.
Yeah, that's very nice.
And then I get home.
It's the easiest way to get out of the building. You go, yeah, okay, sure, yeah, I'll do
and
that.
then I go, "What is this for?" And then they said, "Well, he wants you to do this in the shower." And so I have a little tape piece here of me doing the show.
Next to the soap.
Yeah. There you go. Nice marble.
Now, at a certain point, do you shower with the fruit?
No. All right. Here
It
we go.
looks like a phallic fruit. Like a
No, I
wiener.
didn't. No, I didn't. First of all,
He says, "Screw you, right?"
food in the bathroom. I don't eat food in the bathroom. I don't touch food. It does not go into my bathroom. It's unhygienic as far as I'm concerned.
So you don't
Broke the rule.
you know where you eat?
That's right.
Vagina in the shower.
But also, I was thinking, Gilman, you tried to get me with my shirt off on the show already.
Well, I think that was obvious. That was the point.
That was the point.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
No, you
you're
gotta take
lovers.
this girl out a few times. You gotta buy her dinner
Been here
first.
for months already.
You gotta.
It's about time.
Gotta buy her. It's been a few months. I understand
It's
that.
not easy like that.
It took them about a year and a half on Riverdale to get my shirt off.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yes. It took them about a year and a
Gelman's
half. Try
into it.
harder.
Let's not
Gelman likes it.
exaggerate,
Gelman
Mark.
wants to
I
jump
watched
on it.
every episode of
Which I
Riverdale.
support.
remember
Season 1, I did not take my shirt off, and I thought,
you
know,
weren't on season 1.
season 2. Sorry, my
You were
first.
in
Season 2, I wore a suit, and I was thinking, don't they know what's happening under here? They could be using this, and I was almost a little offended, but I thought, no, I'm not gonna say
It's a
anything.
kid's show.
It's a
Why
kid's
would they
show.
want to see a
But
dad
then-
with his shirt off?
But then once I took it off, that was it.
Then
That
you
was
were naked the whole time.
every
By the way,
other
this is
episode.
supposed to be done without pants. Also, you're in the shower. So
I understand how the shower works.
He
Yeah.
knows how showering works, Gelman. What do you
just a
So we're gonna have to work a little harder.
Okay, all right.
Maybe
you want a different fruit or
I don't know, different fruit. Maybe I don't know.
something more hygienic?
I'll come up with
Okay.
something.
Not to brag, but
Yeah.
I have
Go
seen
ahead.
him shower, and it is.
Yeah, you were
It's
supposed to
great
be
fun.
doing camera, Kelly. What's going on?
Excuse me, I'm not going to get divorced over this, Gelman. If he doesn't want to shower with your dragon fruit, that's not my problem. I'm on Team Consuelos. I'm not
Think
on
of
Team
fruit, any
Gelman.
fruit. Come on.
And he
Thank you,
didn't
babe.
like the banana. He didn't like the orange. The grapefruit was a no-fly zone.
Now,
He said the
Maybe
pineapple.
the ice cream sandwich.
Pineapple
Ice cream sandwich
wasn't
might have
great.
done it.
Now we're talking.
an ice cream sandwich when I done it. Nice gelato.
Start
Nice
your own
gelato.
TikTok trend.
He will only eat ice cream sandwiches in the shower in Italy, Gelman.
Okay.
So you better
You missed your shot.
you better cough up a travel budget. All right, I'll have a secondary.
Oh, come on.
night.
Go ahead.
I'm really done. Listen to this.
What?
You know how I complain to you all the time about the lighting in our house?
Yes.
It's affecting my mood.
Oh,
Yeah,
go on.
lighting affects your mood.
What?
Well, so you like it very dark.
Whoa! Hey, watch your mouth.
I don't like the fact that
I like
our
it any
house is
color.
entirely lit by overhead fluorescent
All
lighting,
shades
like
of
we're in
every
a
color.
surgical suite.
It's not fluorescent.
When I walk in the door, I feel like I'm about to have a C-section.
It triggers you. It brings you back.
It brings me back, and I'm like, this is too bright and it's too overhead. I
We
feel
need
like
some
I
lamps,
I
some
want
lamps.
to confess to something. Fluorescent overhead light really could be putting you on high alert.
We don't have fluorescent lighting in
It
our house.
feels fluorescent.
It's not fluorescent.
I bet
No,
you it is.
It's not. It's not.
It's no coincidence that you feel relaxed while sitting next to the amber glow of a table lamp. I would like to know that feeling. I have a dream of knowing.
You're right. We don't have a lot of table lamps. Actually, we do have some table lamps in my room.
Yes,
In my man
your
room. In my man room. I do. It's very nice. I feel very good in there.
It's either C-section or you're plunged into darkness and you feel like you're battling some sort of like visual disorder. You
Yeah.
know, I'm like walking around with a candle on a thingy-mabob.
I'm on your side. Let's fix it.
Okay.
And then we'll do a tape piece, and Gelman can come over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then will you shower
Yes.
for
and then I'll
Delphine?
show
He's waiting for the right lighting.
And then I'll take
He
my
wants the
pants
right
off.
lighting. for
You
sure.
need to
Oh,
take your
the
pants off
overhead
for Gelman
lighting
in
in the
person.
shower is terrifying. Let me tell you something. I shower with my eyes closed.
Here's some good news. Watching live sports in person may be good for you,
Oh.
researchers say. They say it connects viewing live sporting events with higher levels of life satisfaction and lower levels of loneliness. And researchers say live sporting events could be used to improve public health. I
Agree.
agree 1,000%.
Because I love sports because I'm a manly man that knows everything about sports.
When I went went to Italy.
Babe Ruth was
When
the
I went
best
to Italy
catcher
to see
of all
my
time for the
team,
Mets.
Campobasso, win the championship.
Oh,
You know, we have somebody here from Campobasso.
I know. I'm very
Nicola's
excited.
here. He's the sporting director of North America and his beautiful wife. They're both visiting. Nicola, when we went, how was that? Was that exciting?
It was
Did you
molto
feel?
buono.
Did it make your life better?
Say in Italian.
I'm saying it right now.
No, but
Did no, in English, but
It was amazing.
it was amazing.
Incredible.
It felt like you felt like a 12-year-old kid, like a 16-year-old kid, right?
Bellissima.
When the 6 years old.
Yes, that's the problem. That's the problem. But there's something about being at an event, and your team wins, right? And
You
then
feel like
but it's
Julia
also when they
Stiles'
lose,
character
it
in The
could be
Lake.
life altering as well. But
Oh.
I agree. Go to a sporting event. The social interaction's great. Even when someone's heckling your team, I love that. You can get into it. You can say, I'm gonna take care of that guy. I don't take care of that guy. Do you remember when I went to a Tampa Bay Buccaneers game against a Philadelphia Eagles game?
Yes.
It was a playoff game.
yes.
It was the last game at the Vet. Was it the Vet? Was it called the Vet? They were
That
gonna
stadium famous for having its own prison system within the stadium.
there was a judge and a prison cell.
That's right, in the bottom of the stadium. And what Marcus is going to tell you about is that the NFC Championship in 2002, maybe technically 2003, but from the 2002 season, that they were playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and that they were driving down in the last minutes to try to have a game-winning drive. They were down by like 4 points or something. And Donovan McNabb threw an interception to Rondé Barber, and Rondé Barber picked it off at like the 5-yard line and ran it back for like a 90-yard interception for a touchdown. And that was like the last play. That cemented the win for Tampa Bay to win the NFC Championship and go to the Super Bowl. And that was the last game. So for Philadelphia Eagles fans, their lasting memory of Veterans Stadium is going to be Rondé Barber with a 90-yard pick six, solidifying that your team is not going to the Super Bowl in your loss. That's the last like offensive play in the history of that stadium, was an interception cementing your opposition going to the Super Bowl. And that's what he's going to mention. He's going to talk about the interception. I bet you he doesn't even tell it close to as good as I told it. He's going to pause. He's going to fidget. He's going to just start making stuff up or cut it short because he doesn't remember shit. But he wants to he starts off by wanting to prove to you that he knows everything about sports, and he's going to try to impress you. And then once he gets into it, reality strikes. And he realizes, well, first of all, he doesn't realize, he knows, but reality strikes, and all of a sudden he can't finish the story because he doesn't know that much. And then he tries to bullshit because he thinks everyone watching is stupid and they're believing his whole story he's been, putting out there for the last 25 years, is that he's a super smart guy. He's convinced himself that he's such a good actor. He's good at acting like a smart guy that is, honest and decent when he's not. Look, I don't think he's a murderer, but the guy, grade A fucking douchebag.
I'm gonna take care of that
so there
guy.
You go. He's gonna talk about the Donovan McNabb interception to Rondé Barber. And he's gonna get into detail and say Rondé Barber, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he caught it and he ran down the sideline. He's gonna try to tell you, like, look at the great memory I have, guys. Don't you worship me? Worship me, Marcus Ramos. I'm your guy.
Do you remember when I went to a Tampa Bay Buccaneers game against a Philadelphia Eagles game?
Yes.
It was a playoff
Make
game.
us laugh,
Yes.
It was the
clown.
last game at the Vet. Was it the Vet? Was it called the Vet?
Yeah, you don't even know
That
where you
Stadium
were at.
famous for having its own prison system within the stadium.
There was a judge and a prison cell in the basement.
Because they would, if you
Yeah.
got rowdy, which everybody did, you get rowdy, you get arrested, you're taken to court. There is a judge underneath the stadium, and then he would sentence you to jail, and you would go to
Yes,
under the
you get
stadium
arraigned
jail.
right there. And I remember I wore
Arraigned.
my Buccaneers
Arraigned.
jersey.
We
I
were
was
all
about-
Did you hear what he said? Arranged. He said, yeah, you get arranged right there, like making an edible arrangement. It's called arraigned. He doesn't even know how to fucking pronounce
Because-
fucking words, man. Yeah, you get arranged right there. What a dumbass.
They would, if you
Yeah.
got rowdy, which everybody did, you get rowdy, you get arrested, you're taken to court. There is a judge underneath
Yeah.
the stadium, and then he would sentence you to jail, and you would go to
Yes,
under the
you get
stadium
arraigned
jail.
right there. And I remember I wore my Buccaneers jersey.
We
I
were
was
all
about-
very
I was
concerned.
about to leave the house, and your dad said, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that. I said, what do you mean? He goes, I would not wear your colors to
because he
an
loves
Eagles
you.
fan."
You're the father of his grandchildren.
That's right.
He did not want to see you
So
die.
I took off the jersey. I just wore a regular, it was freezing. It was really, really cold. We went to the game, and my Bucks won. My Bucks won.
Did you cheer when they won, or did you be
I
quiet
just
like
found
a
out
wolf?
something really interesting
Tell me.
backstage. You know, I always thought our kids were like Gen Zers, but there's like a micro generation called Zillennials.
What?
Zillennials. These are kids between the early 1990s and the early 2000s.
How are they different?
They just can't handle anything.
They just grew up with a little bit of both. They're old enough to remember millennial culture, but they're still young enough
Do they
now.
whine a lot?
No, you know, the problem is, and it's really unfair to them, they missed out on a lot of social key components of their lives. And I know this from our own kids, like attending college during the pandemic.
Last year, high school.
Having your graduation or your prom taken away, or like going to it in a really strange, like Joaquin went to prom, but there was no dancing. You know, it's just strange.
That's
you know?
first base.
They're all wearing masks, you know. And then, you know, Michael graduated at the start of the pandemic
via video.
Yeah. You know, his graduation was on the computer, and you know, his job opportunities. He had he got these writer room jobs, and he was so excited to start working like as an aspiring writer, and none of those shows were ever made because
it was a very strange time.
He's fine, don't worry.
Oh yeah, Mommy and Daddy will take care of
You know what I
him.
mean? It's
They'll call in some favors.
So a lot
from
of
Uncle
their
Andy.
Experiences that
Andy
form a person's life, their young life, got sort of tarnished. So that's the big definition of this group of people. Anyway, we wish them the best.
We have a huge show today.
The Taylor Lautner.
I love this. I can't wait to talk to them.
When Taylor Lautner married a girl named Taylor, and they became the Taylor's Lautner. I love it.
Can't wait to talk to them. Also, summer school week continues with a lesson and how to make your own hot sauce.
Ooh, no, we should
I can do that in the shower.
Yeah,
hot sauce in the shower.
That would be dangerous.
We should dip our ice cream sandwiches in the hot sauce. A little sweet, a little spicy. It's gonna
All right, it's time for Brighten Your Day trivia.
What the fuck was that?
That was our trivia dancer Justin Hicks from Indiana. Why do I feel like Justin lost a bet now? Right?
I mean, this is how my grandpa does a line dance at a wedding after 7 cognacs.
Really strange, like Joaquin went to prom, but there was no dancing. People. Anyway, we wish them the best.
My favorite dancer. And then they're playing some disco music. This is.
We wish them the best.
Look, if you want a kid with rhythm, don't get impregnated by a white man from Indiana. Unless his name is Larry Bird, because he got some money and he's tall. Thank you.
Huge show today.
The Taylor's Lautner.
I love this. I can't wait to talk to them.
When Taylor Lautner married a girl named Taylor, and they became the Taylor's Lautner. I love
this is so
it.
great. I love it.
Also, summer
I
school
love
week
it.
continues with a lesson and how to make your own hot sauce.
Ooh. You know what we should do? Let's drink hot sauce in the shower and have an orgy with Gelman, and we could cut a hole in an orange,
All right, it's time.
and then we
for
could dance like
Brighten
an
Your Day
Indiana
trivia.
farmer. You show him there, Vernon.
That was our trivia dancer trivia dancer Justin Hicks from Indiana. Why do I feel like Justin lost a
What a
bet?
fitting last name.
Right? His wife's like, nope. You do it.
Let's say hello on the phone to Denise Zavetsky, who watches on WLS. Hey, Denise, how are you? That's in Chicago.
Hi, Mark.
All right, we're going to play a little game, Denise. You've given us two statements. One statement's true, one is false. We have 60 seconds to figure out which one is the truth. If you stump us, you'll get this. Now, Denise, if you don't know this, I take this game very seriously.
Oh, I do.
All right, Denise, your two statements are: my high school softball team won the state championship, or
she doesn't. She's not.
I won a trip to Las Vegas by playing bingo.
That's the truth. First impression guess.
Which state did you win the championship in?
Indiana.
Indiana. What position did you play?
Outfield.
First base.
Huh? What was your batting average that year?
I don't know.
342.
Correct.
How do you know
That
that?
is correct.
You don't know that. That's a lie. She just made that up. The correct answer is I don't remember.
Was this a church, like a church bingo thing?
No, it was a restaurant that had a bar bingo. It was a free bar bingo.
Ooh,
You got
that
one
sounds
card, and
interesting.
then
Babe,
called
we
the
should do
numbers
that
while you were
in the
eating,
shower.
and I happened to win.
Why are we never at these restaurants?
I don't know. Do you like Vegas?
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you like Vegas?
I love Vegas.
I love
I got married in Vegas.
I know. That was a trick question for you.
Ah, they're such a cute couple. You can't find this kind of chemistry anywhere else.
That was a trick.
Except they're the Taylor's Lautner.
Denise, what hotel did you stay at when you went to Vegas? Where did you go?
The Plaza. The Plaza Casino.
Okay. Man. All right.
I leave this up to you. You're the sports guy.
I liked that you knew your batting average. I like that you knew exactly when I asked you those questions. You were very, very quick with those. So I'm going to say the truth is that you won a state championship in high school.
No, unfortunately, we did not. Sorry.
That's a lie. You should have known that. No one remembers their high school batting average from 30 years ago.
We were terrible.
You win.
Wait, did you really bat 342?
No.
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you were good. You were the star of the team.
No.
No, 342 is not that great in high school
Well,
softball.
in the words of
500
Gisele
is very
Bündchen,
good.
You can't hit the ball and catch the ball at the same time.
You won the-
Congratulations. You get the mug.
Thank you.
Invitations.
The best players on the high school softball team bat like 620 or 570. Because they're so dominant against the people that are going to be accountants and fucking webcast whores.
Okay, you're playing for $1,000 appliance package from Cuisinart. You have 20 seconds and only one guest, Denise. Good luck.
All right, here we
Thank
go.
you.
We had Andrew McCarthy on the show. What series did we say Andrew once directed me in?
He directed you in Alpha House.
Yeah! Congratulations!
You asked that question for so long.
The mug and the
Yes, you won
prize.
the mug and the prize.
Yeah.
Double
Thank
winner.
you so much.
All right, Denise, thanks for playing with us. When we return, Taylor and Taylor Lautner are here.
We continue Summer School Week with a lesson in how to make your own hot sauce. We'll open up the inbox to hear your comments and questions. And coming up next, Taylor and Taylor Lautner. Hey, it's me, your skin.
I do. Like, oh, here we go, holding hands. The next power pro, Kristen Bell. That's her name. Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard. That's who they're trying to be.
I think this is a first for us. I really think this is a first for us. Two guest stars who are married to each other and share the exact same first and last names. So please welcome to the show, Mr. and Mrs. Taylor and Taylor Lautner.
and swing in our shower in the Hamptons.
I love
In
the
our third
idea
bathroom.
that you can share monogrammed everything. It really is fabulous. How did you meet?
We met. My sister actually introduced the two of us.
No kidding.
Yeah, she
wow.
Did you know it was a setup?
I did. She
I didn't.
didn't.
You didn't.
Oh.
And it took her a long time to learn what was going on.
Was it a game? You guys said, was it a games night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister called me. She was like, I legit think I just met your future wife.
Oh my
And
gosh.
you need to like invite me and a bunch of my friends over. Tay will be one of them. We'll like do a game night and it will just, you know, organically we'll see how it goes. And
was it at first sight?
No.
I feel like more so for me.
I just had no clue. I was
Right.
like, I'm going over for game night. This is serious. Like, I
Yeah.
game
This is
face on. I
serious
love
game
games.
night.
Yeah.
So that was all.
Did
I
you
was
beat
supposed
him in everything? Or did,
We
was-
actually were on the same team and
Okay.
we had really good chemistry when we played.
That was
So
part of the whole setup, right?
Yeah.
So
that was
now you
part of the
guys,
pressure.
you guys get past game night. You're starting to see each other. Did you ever play that game? Oh, that'd be really funny if we got married. Did you ever say that game? That'd be funny. We both had the same name. That'd be really weird and interesting.
we definitely joked about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it happened.
I know.
I feel like something's about to happen right now when you're looking at each other.
Tell us about the wedding. Where was it? How'd you guys do it?
We did it in wine country in
Yeah.
Paso Robles, which was one of our favorites.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Sorry.
gorgeous.
Look, to all you dimwits out there, if you ever get invited to a game night and then your friend or whoever invited you pairs you up with a stranger that is of the sexual preference you desire, right? So if you're straight and you're a girl, or if you're a guy and you get paired up with a girl that you've never met to be your partner in game night, it's a date. It's because they're trying to see if you got. They're trying to sneak a date. They're trying to play matchmaker. If you're gonna sit the minute that this girl told her that, here, why don't you be Taylor's partner? Okay, you guys should be partners. Or, oh, look, you guys are the only two that don't have like wives. You guys will be partners. The fact that she's like, oh, okay, great, let's play. Right? The minute her friend said that, here, you be my brother's partner, she had to know, oh, this is what's going on. Because I'd know instantly, you be this girl's partner. And the minute they go, oh, if you see a look on her face like, oh, shit, then they're like, oh, I know what's going on. I'm not into her. But if you're like, okay, yeah, we'll just play. Yeah, then they know and they're like, I'm into it. But the minute that she was paired up with some strange man she's never known for game night, she had to know that her friend was setting her up. So, I don't know. She's okay.
What you guys do?
We did it in wine country in Paso Robles, which was one of our favorites.
Beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, so this was kind of like our weekend getaway spot. So we just didn't want to get married in somewhere that meant nothing to us, that we'd never see again for the rest of our lives.
Like
so
a church?
we love Paso.
We don't go
We
to
go there
church?
all the time just to get away. And
So
it
when we
just
go and
felt
visit, we'll have
right, and
memories
it
of,
turned
hey,
out
this is where we got
great.
married.
It turned out better than I could have ever expected. I was walking down the aisle and I was like, wait, what the heck? Like, this turned out so good. I was
Yeah.
so excited.
And then when I don't know if it's a minister or priest or whoever said, I now
It's an
present
ordained
you,
friend. No one uses priest
what
anymore because
what
they're all
did they
molesters.
say?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours.
Okay.
And he was super excited
Yeah.
to finally, for the first time in his career, announce us as Mr. and Mrs. Taylor Lautner.
Yeah.
But it's
Actually.
Very true, right?
Yeah. So we were Mr. and Mrs. Taylor Lautner.
So what do you when you call your friends, or you're like, hey, it's the Taylors, or it's Tay, like, how do you?
Yeah. Recently, we've been doing, our friends have done boy tay, girl tay. And it started off like in a group setting that that's how they would differentiate us. But now, like, I'm just always girl tay, even if he's not around. He's always boy tay if I'm not around. So it's just kind of stuck.
That's so cute and
It
pathetic.
started as like I was Taylor, she was Tay.
Yeah.
And then our friends just started calling us boy Tay, girl Tay.
Girl Tay, you met before COVID while you were in nursing school.
Mhm.
So take me through that, graduation. I'm assuming you had to go right into
Work.
hospitals.
Yeah. So I graduated end of 2019.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so right before, and I never really planned on working in a hospital, but everything kind of shut down at the beginning of 2020, and I was just kind of like, I did all of this school. I'm really passionate about it. I'm going to apply to this one trauma hospital that I really love. If I get in, I'll do it. I ended up getting the job.
And they
were
needed
hiring
you.
everyone.
And they really need. What a scary time that was. Yeah, in the early days. Was that scary for you when she'd go off to work?
It was. I think the hardest part was her coming home from a shift, and she's able to send me a couple texts throughout the night.
Mhm.
She was on night shifts as well. So I would kind of hear how her night was going. And the hardest part was when she had a rough night. Maybe she lost a patient, whatever, and I just know she's coming home, and I want to do whatever I can to help her feel better.
So we played Dungeons and Dragons
I
the news.
get down on myself if I couldn't, and I just
get out of here.
she
This guy's a
did
fucking
very well,
pussy.
reminding
No wonder
me
Taylor
that
Swift
I just gotta
didn't
be
watch
there.
you.
That's all. Right?
You're
That's
more
all
of a
you
girl
can
than
do
she
at
It
that
had to
moment.
be
That's a
emotionally
girly girl.
taxing for both of you. Really.
Yeah, it was. But, looking back, I'm so thankful for it because I feel like we are at a level in our relationship, and it brought us to just a really cool place to be able to learn how to support each other through such a
The
hard
most
time.
stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And, at the same time, you were dealing with your own stresses, not just with supporting Girl Tay, but, the stresses in your career and tell me what it's like, as an adult. You can look back at the time when you were like a young, a teenager and experiencing this rocket ship effect of stardom that has to weigh on you.
Yeah, it did, and I never really addressed it, or I just didn't allow myself to think about it. I mean, and I think it took meeting Tay and meeting somebody that I feel comfortable enough, talking about my feelings, saying when I'm not okay, to realize, I started acting when I was 8 years old. I kind of never really stopped, and I needed a break. And that's kind of what Tay gave me is I wanted to, there were pieces in my life that were missing
No one would
that
hire
I just
you.
never focused on, and I needed to take a step back and address those, and it's been the best thing in the world for me.
That's great.
Yeah, we're gonna,
Look at the chin on her. Holy
we're gonna
shit.
take a break. All right.
If her chin was a hand, it'd be a size 9.5.
That's you guys created.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Still ahead on Live. Summer school is in session, and we learn how to make our own hot sauce. Some days I cover up.
See, I'd be the type of guy that would probably be good at the game night with the girl, but then at the end be like, when girls are like, oh, wow, you guys have such chemistry. And I'd just be like, I know what you're doing. Then at the end be like, I'm sorry, I don't want to date her. But you guys have such good chemistry. And you guys like the same things. I know. Well, what's the problem? Well, she's got a humongous fucking chin. I mean, she's like a C. I'm not dating that. And don't ever try to, but the guy, obviously the roles were flipped. But if the roles were reversed and the girl knew, or if neither of us knew.
We are back.
Wait a minute. Don't we got a clip from oh.
We are back with Girl and Boy Tay. They've got a podcast called The Squeeze. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so mental health has always kind of been a big part of my life, from addiction, bipolar, suicide, but never personally affected me until I started working as a COVID nurse. And then obviously going through such a hard time really left me with some mental health struggles. And that kind of turned into a self-care blog called Lemons by Tay. After I left the hospital, I was like, I want to get back. I've been through a lot of stuff. A lot of people are going through stuff right now. That turned into a nonprofit, the Lemons by Tay, or the Lemons Foundation. And then
One
turned
morning,
into a podcast.
yeah, she woke up and she was like, I think I'm going to do a podcast. And I was like, great. What about? She's like, mental health. And I was like, awesome. And she's like, yeah, but you're going to do it with me. And I was like,
Yes, dear.
what am I doing? And she
Taylor Swift
knew
without
how
the
to
money.
lure me in. She was like, you'll be my full-time husband, part-time co-host.
That was the pitch.
Oh,
Okay.
That was
that's
I was like,
why didn't I do that?
we did that.
We
We did that.
We did that.
It was the right way to start.
But you both have, so audience, with me now. I'm going to ask you a question, but close your eyes when they answer because you both have great voices. You both have, you were born with podcast voices.
Really?
I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Okay, so everybody close your eyes. Is
your
the
podcast voice
podcast
sucks.
cathartic for you?
Very cathartic. It's good it's been amazing for us as a couple to just learn more and more about ourselves. And then when we have these incredible guests on that are able to come on and be super vulnerable and
now
just
he's
talk
talking all
about
slow.
things that,
Show us those acting skills.
the world considers
You still ain't
weird
getting
to
no
talk
good
about
work. You're
out
gonna get
loud.
B films.
It's truthfully been like free therapy.
Now it's
It's
class.
interesting that the format of a podcast really gets to people to open up a little bit. I think they share just a little bit more. I think you found that on your podcast as well.
It's true. People are more open and honest when you're having a longer platform. You can open your eyes now. I did not mean
People
to.
are sleeping.
No, they were like.
So you're the producer, camera, lighting. You do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Did it take some time to learn that, or just instinctual, or what?
You know what? Actually, it did actually come pretty instinctual to me for some unknown reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I kind of just set it all up. It's so fun.
And you do it. Is there a dedicated room in the house? The podcast room?
Yeah. So
She transformed one. I did not see it. So, I mean, thankfully, she had the vision because she's
look
like,
at that.
yeah, that's it's just a guest room in our house, and it did not look like that before. But Tay saw the vision, and she does
She's such a
everything. She does the
visionary.
sound, uploads everything, the cameras. Like, she's a one-woman show. It's crazy. Yeah.
You're learning, young Kenobi.
I mean, I'm now embarrassed by my podcast.
Yes.
Mine is a card table in our son's old bedroom.
Yes. Well, congratulations, you guys. Everyone, listen to The Squeeze wherever you get your podcast. Very important.
Yeah, but you don't have a visual.
You learn how to make hot sauce.
Tomorrow on Live, Summer School Week continues with Monica Minions and a lesson in woodworking.
That's the thing. I think the Taylor podcast is visual. They have like a YouTube channel that you could watch it on. Where Kelly's is just all audio, so there's no need to spruce it up because no one's watching you. Because older women want to wear pajamas and no makeup. They don't want to get all dressed up. You realize how much makeup, how much time they have to spend to put on all that makeup to just be on like a YouTube channel for a podcast or whatever.
For just $8.99, the Dog Days of Summer clearance sale through Monday at Darwin.
It's Summer School Week around here, and today's lesson is all about hot sauce, personally requested by Mark. Today we have Etsy's Dana Isom Johnson here, and she's going to teach us how to make our own hot sauce. Who even knew we?
I always have extra peppers in our garden. This is so exciting. I can make some
Put it to you.
Yes,
We have a lot of peppers.
Yeah.
Peppers grow. I can't kill them. Let's put it that way. Okay.
Great. Okay, now here's the first thing, though. So I'm going to show you a few different ways to heat it up with sauces, right?
Okay.
But there are some safety tips first that I think people don't consider. You got it. Gloves.
Yes.
So we want to make sure that we use our gloves when we're making hot sauce because, God
Touch
forbid,
your
you touch your eye,
Yeah,
you
your
touch
nose.
your anything.
Our friend Kyle touched his no-no place after he was handling a hot pepper, and
Oh my God. Okay.
it was
Not fun.
not fun for him.
Is his
Not
no-no
fun.
place his
We talk
anus
about
or
it a
his
lot here on the
pee-pee?
show.
So that's the first step, right? Is that you want to make sure you're protecting yourself and not getting anything hot. The second tip to consider is never stand over.
Yes.
Like how when you cook, you're like, oh, let me smell.
No, you don't want to do that.
Don't do that.
You start sneezing, burn your eyes.
Exactly. All right, so let's get to it. So we're gonna make this hot sauce blend. You're gonna add a cup of water. I'll pass it
Just
along
water?
to you.
What kind
Just
of
water.
peppers are we using?
So today we're gonna do arbol peppers.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Are these
3.
them?
Yep, that's
And
the
they're
dry.
peppers
And
that you
they're
use for
dried.
common chili powder.
And then a spice blend. So we've got a little onion powder, paprika, cayenne, thyme, just kind of a nice blend, right?
Okay.
The other thing that you're going to add is an 1/8 cup of vinegar, white vinegar. You're going to simmer that down for about 5 to 10 minutes, right? I like to call this the HBB. The first step was the heat. Okay. The next step, the blend. All right. So we're just gonna puree this. Or Kelly, you go right ahead.
Mark, is it Bayesian? so clever.
There we go.
You down with HBB?
Oh, yeah. That's so funny.
That's good.
That's so
the
funny.
other thing to consider is, let's say you like a hot sauce that's a little more thin. All you can do is just add a bit of water to thin it out. But if you want it thicker, you put it back on to simmer to thicken up just a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Now the next
it'll
step,
also
we're
be
gonna bottle it.
concentrated in
Okay.
powder.
I don't think you blended quite enough.
Okay.
So let's blend it up a bit more. There we go. Blend it.
Yeah, let's all improvise. Let's make up on the spot songs about
Now the
food and
final
hot
B
sauce.
is the bottle. So you're gonna strain it here.
And how will this last in the bottle?
So in the bottle, if you put it in the refrigerator for 2 months, don't take it in.
Smells
2
good.
months.
It
If
smells
you're
good.
leaving it on your counter, just 2 weeks.
Okay.
So if you want it to stay a little longer,
Put
I
it in
would
the
recommend.
And if you're
put
doing
it
a
in the
talk show,
refrigerator.
2 days.
Right.
While we
All right.
watch
So
this.
for time's sake, we'll just put this here, and then add your handy dandy funnel,
Okay.
and then pour it in.
Got it. And you have hot sauce.
And then you have hot sauce just like that. Yeah. Great. Okay.
And then I bet over at Etsy they could make your own like labels and stuff.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely. To the max. Okay, so now let's taste.
Let's taste
Taste,
it.
taste.
yeah, woo.
What should we dip?
No, wait, hold
Oh.
these. This is a second thing.
Oh.
So these are just extra versions.
She can't help herself. She
So like I
gravitates
said,
towards
like
anything
all of
that's
these
salad
peppers, you
shaped.
can really, it's a choose your own adventure situation.
She was about to
So
unzip
we did
unzip her
the
dress
herbal,
real
but you
quick.
can do chipotle peppers. You
Is this
can do
chicken? Hold on real
jalapenos.
quick.
Yeah,
She's like,
no,
what?
that's a potato.
Oh.
Here's the. Oh no, that is chicken.
That's
I'm
chicken.
sorry.
That's chicken.
Because you know why? We did hold the bone for you because
Yes, I know.
I know you don't like a bone situation.
I don't love chicken, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest. But
Yeah.
Solid.
That's so good.
okay.
See, that's so sweet. Look
Oh,
at that.
look at that.
I love it.
The Taylors
Nice.
can watch
Yeah.
backstage
Okay,
and learn.
good.
And
Okay.
there's not a bone to be found.
Not a bone.
Mhm.
All right, so now we're going to move on to something even easier.
Okay.
I know everybody has this in their kitchen. It's a staple. We're going to make a chili oil.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to show you the steps needed.
Mhm.
You're literally going to start out with olive oil. Everybody has olive oil in their pantry, right?
Yes.
Then this time around, we did a smoked chipotle pepper, a dried chipotle pepper. So you're going to do the olive oil,
It's
the
a dried
chipotle pepper,
jalapeno.
and crushed peppers. Again, on the stovetop, simmer it down.
Same way.
Same way, simmer
Okay.
it down. You're going to strain out the chili flakes, and then you're going to have chili oil. Now, that's what the cucumbers are for. You can drizzle this over
Yes,
cucumbers.
this is my cup of tea.
I
right?
love
I
cucumbers
also
because they
love
look like
to use
penis.
this on top of noodles to make some spicy noodles, or even on top of eggs in the morning.
Oh,
That's
she's
a nice
gonna
little
overdo it.
spicy kick to your
And
eggs.
pizza too, right?
And now Kelly, look, I'm getting to the pizza,
I
but I got
know.
something else for
I
the
know,
pizza.
but I'm just saying you could also.
But you can do it. You can do it on anything to add that kick.
Whoa.
Everybody
There
want
we
to
go.
try?
Oh, watch your hands.
I know. I won't touch my no place.
Please don't.
Only in the shower when I'm eating an orange.
Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And so simple. Again, you have all of these ingredients in your kitchen already.
Too. Smoky.
Smoky
Yeah.
too, because you said
All
smoky.
right,
So
now
I'm saying
we're
smoky.
going to
I'm just
excuse
gonna
me, we're
repeat after
going
you.
to
Look
now
at it.
talk about my personal favorite, hot honey.
Oh.
Yes,
Everybody loves hot honey.
right? Like it's just so yummy, and it's the same process. And again, very simple. You've already got honey in your pantry. Put it
You
on
do?
the stovetop
I don't.
with the chili flakes. I like this with chipotle pepper
Okay.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now strain it out again because we don't want to have the flakes
Flakes.
in there.
The honey, yeah.
Unless you want it extra spicy, then you
Well,
can
he
leave them
likes it
floating it in there.
extra
Okay.
So we have two different
He likes it
versions.
really
We have
spicy.
hot.
He's
and
a
hot,
man.
hot.
He's a real
Oh,
man.
we
He likes it
so
really
we want to
spicy.
try hot, right?
Yeah.
Hot. Okay, so let's drizzle this over pizza.
We've
I'll
been
let you
eating
do
all day today. Have you
No,
noticed?
that's okay.
Ice cream.
The ice cream sandwiches looked incredible.
Yeah.
And how much?
This
Just
is my
just
favorite.
little.
Oh, it is a choose your own adventure. So
Okay.
however sweet or spicy you
okay.
like it.
Relax
I also
there.
love this when you have like a spicy sausage pizza and adding the honey, it adds that really nice sweetness to there.
If the sausage is already spicy, why not just use regular honey?
There we go.
We got a fresh pizza straight from last
Put
year.
in the comment section. Do you like any of these honeys
What
or
do you
oils?
think?
Taste
Hot and spicy.
Yeah.
So good.
So good, right?
We're going to learn how to make a spice blend when we come back. Stick around.
That's good.
Stay social with us. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. See all your favorite moments and anything you might have missed.
Oh, here we go. The next episode. Let's all watch. Shark Week.
If you got bit by a shark, would you ever step foot into the water?
If a shark bit me, I'd bite it back.
That's so funny.
You know how you can tell if there's shark in the
Because you're
water?
such a
You
tough
taste
woman.
it. If it's salty, there's shark in the water.
Let's give the galaxy one more.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny because sharks are only in salted water. So just if you go in the ocean, taste the water. Oh, there's salt in the water. It's the ocean. Yeah, guess what? There's a shark in there. And they write their own material too.
30 USA Vein Clinics.
No, thank you.
I'm loving this honey on pizza. I haven't tried that.
We're back with Etsy's Dana Isom Johnson, and while we took a commercial break, Mark ate half a pizza. We've just learned how to make our own hot sauce, and now we're going to make a spice blend. What's in it?
Yeah, okay, so for those of you who maybe
Mix
don't
a bunch
want
of
the
spices
drizzle,
together.
but you
What the hell
want
is
another
spice? You gotta
spice
teach
effect,
people.
right?
Like the
Just-
popcorn and chips.
Exactly. So we're just gonna pop in here, and Kelly, I'll let you do this. We've just got some black pepper, white pepper, paprika, cayenne, onion powder, and thyme. And really, you can get creative with the types of
All of this?
Oh no, let's just do a little. Oh, you wanted extra spicy? That's
Well,
okay.
yeah,
Let's just be a little kicky. That's okay.
We're going to make, we can store it for later.
Yeah,
We'll make a
exactly.
big batch, yeah.
Exactly. So just a little pinch of
You
that.
can get really
So what I
adventurous.
love
Yeah,
about
pick
this
whatever
is,
spices you want and mix them together.
You can, yeah, that's fine. We'll just toss it all in there.
Just pretend it was a
Just
pizza.
mix
for
it all.
fun.
Yeah, this is all. Everything we're making tastes terrible, by the way.
We've just got some black pepper, white pepper, paprika, cayenne, onion powder, and thyme. And really, you can get creative with the types of
All of this?
Oh no, let's just do a little.
Why don't
Oh,
you just
you wanted extra
pre-measure
spicy?
everything?
That's okay.
Yeah,
Let's just be a little kicky. That's okay.
We're going to make, we can store it for later.
Yeah, exactly. So just a little pinch of that. So what I love about this is, again, you can, yeah, that's fine. We'll just toss it all in there.
Just pretend it was a pizza.
Just mix
for
it all
large
up.
pinch.
And I love using this on snacks. So you can make things spicy even with a little crunch. So you can put it on some potato chips.
Popcorn.
You can put it on anything in the whole goddamn world. Okay?
Microwave while it's still like a little wet, and then pop it on there. Now, my husband, we are the same as you guys. I love spice. He doesn't.
Okay.
So I have to make two different, a lot of things.
And you can
Dinner,
adjust,
snacks,
the
all
level
things.
of spice. Yeah.
Exactly. So just
that's
go
nice.
a little. It's nice, right? Try.
So good.
You can go a little lighter on the cayenne to make it not as
Popcorn, ice cream
spicy, or
sandwiches,
you can
pizza.
opt for like a sweet savory
Ooh,
situation.
that
So like a
sounds
kettle
great.
corn with the spice.
That is
Yes,
nice.
that's right up my
nice.
alley.
You know,
Yes.
Mark is
So nice.
He does not think anything is hot enough unless his back of his
my
head
head's sweating.
sweats. He needs the back of his head to sweat.
And it's a two sneezer. If I sneeze twice,
It's a
then
winner.
It's a winner.
Yeah. it's a
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
For these tips and more, go to livewithkellyandmark.com. Dana Isom Johnson, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Coming up next, we're going to open up the inbox. Stick around.
I know, it's been a while.
Get some of this. Listen.
Summer School Week. Just log on to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com. So I didn't.
What's before this? Oh, Tamron Hall. No, wait. Who's the guest on Tamron Hall? Maybe we could watch that, everyone. Oh yes, this girl that. There you go. This another fucking line girl that's
filming her transformation for social media.
Yeah, there you go. This girl put a whole bunch of injections, and now she's gonna regret it and say, you know what? I found out that it's all about God, and I took out my implants because I was getting in trouble and I wasn't making as much money as I thought I would. But if I made a lot of money, I'd keep the implants in. But since I wasn't and I was being crucified, then I took them out, and I'm going to lie to you and tell you, oh, that this is not right. I want to be a positive role model for my children. Fuck you. You didn't get the money you thought. You look like an idiot. That's what happened. The society made you look like the idiot you truly are. Oh, God. What's going on?
Time exclusive one-on-one with perhaps the most talked about influencer on the planet.
The most talked about influencer on the planet? Who are you kidding with this nonsense? Who writes this crap?
Hey.
I wasn't sure
back.
what I was looking at, everyone. Hey, how about this? Terry O'Connor from Lynn, Massachusetts. This photo is from 25 years ago at Sears. Kelly just had Michael. By the way, Mark, you have not aged a day. And I, for one, am outraged. I added that last part.
This is from Kim. My favorite moment is when Kelly tries to help the contestants win and Mark is just the opposite. So funny.
Hey, how about this? Joanne Jarita posing in front of Chapel of the Bells. That's where Mark and I got married, everybody.
Las Vegas.
Yes. Our entire wedding cost $178, including airfare. If you want my advice, Weddings by Kelly needs to happen. Bringing...
Liam Robertson. Kelly, I was elated to find your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This is my very first time visiting California. It made my trip extra special to find your star. I also found the stars of Angela Bassett and RuPaul, so I'm sitting pretty happily on cloud 9 right now.
Wait, RuPaul and Angela Bassett?
Yeah.
Are they near? We have to be near each other, right?
Maybe, yeah.
I got to tell you, my star looks pretty filthy.
Well, a lot of people walking on it.
People are walking all over it and dropping their gum.
Did you ever think you'd have a star growing up in Berlin, New Jersey?
No, I thought you had to be dead to get one. So imagine my shock when I was nominated for one.
Yeah, you nominate yourself.
I was like, oh, that's thoughtful. People are wishful thinking.
Yeah, who
It's
nominated
right in front of
you?
Jimmy Kimmel's studio.
It is in front of Jimmy Kimmel's studio, which is nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And can't believe it. We'll be right back. Stick around.
If you love watching our show from home, now's your chance to see us live and in person. Come join the fun. Check out all the stars and be part of Live with Kelly Mark's studio audience. Visit our website and get your tickets now.
It's just something I wanted to do. And I thought that enough people would like it. It's incredibly selfish. I tell people on the show that I will, and honestly, I will. Oh, sure.
Like a blue life protect.
Lerner Rowe is your local law firm with local offices, and we're committed.
What's going on, man?
But don't wait. This special finance.
Bullshit. What happened to the goodbye? You didn't even say a goodbye? This is all crap. There it is. Give me the goodbye. For all my followers, I know you guys live for this.
Hey, have a great day, everyone.
You're doing it on purpose. Oh, I'm trying
as soon as today and get 0% financing until 2025. ABC's knowledgeable professionals will have it installed as soon as today. But don't wait.
I'm a goofy. I stick out my tongue. I'm goofy. Teenagers love me. Give me $600,000 a month.
Correct. One call, that's all.
Call 222-2222.
Wake up with ABC 7 Eyewitness News this morning.
It's Wednesday, August 2nd, and The View starts live right now.
A federal grand jury has now criminally indicted the former president out of the special counsel's investigation into his efforts to overturn the 2020 election.
All of the hot topics on your mind are on the table.
The attack on our nation's capital on January 6, 2021 was an unprecedented assault on the seat of American democracy.
You don't get to violate people's First Amendment rights, Smith.
Clear that Donald Trump did give aid and comfort to the insurrectionists.
Plus, former bachelor.
Oh, God, this airhead. She's an idiot. No one wants. Yeah. So, Gabby, how was your experience? Yeah.
Injection site pain.
It was really nice. I liked it. It was, yeah. It was great. There were roses and the guys, they were all wonderful. It was a dream come true. So you went on a lot of expensive trips around the world. Yeah. And you were with another. Yeah. The two of us. Yeah. Oh God. No one. Sorry. Hate to break it to you. No decent man wants to spend 50 years of their life with someone like Gabby. So let me ask you something. Yeah. What was it like when you first got the call? Yeah, it was great. Was it on the phone? Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the show. August 3rd, 2023, season 1, episode 79. August 2nd, 2023, season 1, episode 78 in the books. Next episode, watch it. Last episode, comment, like, and subscribe, or dislike the videos and build them up so I get my notifications of a bunch of dislikes. And by the way, why don't you give me some comments on what you think? Because I'm really going to go out of my way to respond to each and every one of you. And I'm going to post a link on how you could go to all my TikTok, my Twitch, my MySpace, and my Tumblr account so you guys can all be a part. I also have a bullseye, a Pinterest. I'm going to have a Pinterest page of all wonderful ideas that I learned from watching the show and how it's going to change your life. You want some inspirational talk? Watch this telecast because it's going to teach you how you can be a success by not paying attention in school. Little eggplant in your mouth. You like a little eggplant Parmigiana? Go to the Upper East Side of New York City. Plenty of eggplant for you to gnaw on. I'm just kidding. All right.